All right, so today we're diving deep into life on Lagos Island.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and get this, we're doing it through one YouTube video.
Okay, one video, huh?
You know Chris List?
Yeah, yeah.
His video, Nigeria's most dangerous hood Lagos Island.
I've seen that one.
It's wild, right? It's a travel vlog, but so much deeper.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Way more than just pretty sights, that's for sure.
Expect vibrant street scenes, real glimpses of daily life there, and some heavy conversations.
The thing that hit me right away was how the video just drops you right into Lagos Island. I mean, Chris shows the flooding, the crazy traffic,
Yep.
even the smells. No sugarcoating.
Right. It's raw.
But then he talks about this $1,000,000 view, and it makes you think.
It does. It makes you realize this isn't just about poverty. Well, there's a whole range of economic realities happening there.
For sure. We often oversimplify slums, but they're so complex. It's like their own living, breathing thing with their own economies, their own social structures.
Right. They might not have some of the basic services we expect. Yeah.
But the people, they're so resilient and resourceful.
Absolutely. Like when Chris meets the captain.
The island's captain.
Yeah, the guy who pretty much runs the transport system. Everyone knows him, respects him.
It's amazing how, even in these tough environments,
Yeah.
people create order, leadership. And you know what else struck me?
What's that?
Chris said parents tell their kids not to go to Lagos Island.
Oh, wow.
It really says something about how people view these areas.
It does. Like there's a real stigma.
Yeah, a stigma that maybe overshadows the actual reality of life there.
Exactly.
And then there's this street boxing scene.
Oh, yeah.
It just stopped me in my tracks. These young boys.
Yeah.
So, I mean, barely teenagers.
Yeah.
Fighting in the street. Everyone's cheering them on.
It's fascinating, isn't it? How that scene reflects the lack of opportunities for these kids.
Totally.
Street boxing becomes their way out. A chance at something better.
It's heartbreaking, but also...
I know. You see their drive. Yeah, their determination. And then Chris takes us deeper into the slums. You see people literally living under a bridge.
No basic amenities.
Yeah. It's a tough reality check.
It is.
Yeah.
But even in the middle of all that, there are signs of hope.
Yeah.
Like Chris runs into this guy, used to live in the slums.
Right.
Now he's the successful boat captain.
Yeah. Shows you it's not a hopeless situation.
People can change their lives.
And then there's this guy who runs a foundation for underprivileged kids, taking care of over 100 of them.
Wow.
The selflessness is just...
It is. It's pretty amazing.
It really shows the strength of community in these places.
Definitely. People coming together to help each other out. It's a powerful thing. And then there's this moment, this reality check. The locals warned Chris about the dangers.
Going too deep.
Yeah. Tell him to be careful.
It reminds you that.
Yeah.
It's not just some tourist adventure, you know?
Right.
Real people live here.
Facing real risks every day.
Yeah. And then the video shifts gears completely. Chris gets into these deep conversations about Nigerian politics.
Oh, interesting. Like what?
I mean, people are passionate, talking about canceling the British Constitution, dividing Nigeria into zones, uniting all the different ethnic groups. It's a lot.
It shows you how much British colonialism still affects Nigeria.
Yeah. And how complicated their national identity is.
For sure.
But, you know, amidst all that heavy stuff, Chris also captures the energy of Lagos Island.
The markets, right?
The markets, the food, that jollof rice looked amazing.
Oh, I know. Food is such a connector, isn't it?
It is. And the people he meets. So warm and welcoming.
It's like this life force, you know, pulsing through everything.
I know exactly what you mean. And then there's this really touching moment where Chris meets this young rapper, calls himself Starboy. He's trying to support his family, and Chris, right there, just offers to help him out.
Wow, that's really kind.
The connection they make in that short time is incredible.
It shows you the power of small acts of kindness.
Right. And how we can connect with people, even if they seem different from us.
Exactly.
And then we get to see this traditional boxing match Chris goes to.
Oh, cool.
It's electric, the bedding, the atmosphere, that sense of community, it's all there. And then we get a taste of Lagos nightlife. Fuji music, dancing, the excitement. It's really...
What's Fuji music? I've never heard of that.
It's this awesome mix of traditional Yoruba music with Islamic influences, lots of percussion, vocals. It's really cool.
Wow, so interesting.
But what really struck me was how both those scenes, the boxing and the nightlife, they show this amazing resilience.
Resilience.
Yeah, this ability to find joy even when things are tough.
I see what you mean. Like Lagos Island has this spirit that just won't quit.
Exactly. Finding ways to celebrate life no matter what.
I love that. It's a powerful thing to see. And then we see Chris getting ready to leave.
Right.
He's trying to get cash, dealing with the airport. His flight's early in the morning.
Yeah, you get the feeling he's exhausted.
Definitely. But also, like, he's really reflecting on everything.
I know what you mean. He went to this completely different world, and he comes back changed by it. And he's not pretending to have all the answers or that he's solved any of these big problems.
No.
He's just giving us this real, honest look at a place most people would never see.
I think that's the beauty of this video, honestly. It makes you question what you think you know about places like Lagos Island.
It does.
We get caught up in headlines, stereotypes.
Right.
And this just cuts through all that.
It reminds you that travel isn't always about fancy hotels and, those perfect Instagram moments.
Yeah. Sometimes it's about getting out of your comfort zone.
Totally.
Seeing the harder parts of the world.
Immersing yourself.
Yes. And letting yourself be challenged by it.
It's about seeing the humanity in every part of the world, even the parts that seem so different from us. So what about you? What really stuck with you from this video? Was it the economic stuff?
Oh, definitely that. But also the culture. So vibrant.
The political discussions were pretty intense, too.
Oh, yeah. Those are something else. But for me, it was that balance.
Balance.
Between the hardship and the hope,
Oh, yeah.
Seeing people face those challenges head on with resilience, creativity, even joy.
Yeah.
It was so inspiring.
It reminds you that human strength, that connection, can happen anywhere.
In the most unexpected places.
I felt that too. Like, even when things are tough, beauty can still exist.
It can.
Communities thrive, and there are still moments of joy.
Absolutely. It's a good message to remember.
It is.
Yeah.
So, for anyone listening who wants a travel experience that will, really make them think.
Yeah.
Push them out of their comfort zone.
Yeah.
And show them a different perspective on the world.
I'd say go watch Chris Mussel's video. See Lagos Island for yourself.
Yeah. It's a journey you won't forget.
Yeah.
Now, before we finish up this deep dive, I want to leave you with something to think about.
Okay. I like it. Hit me.
Imagine you're stepping off the plane in Lagos. You feel that humid air, you hear the sounds of the markets, you see all the vibrant colors.
Wow. Yeah.
What's your first thought? Who do you meet? How does this city, with all its energy and complexity, change how you see the world?
Ooh, that's good. It makes you think.
It does, right?
Yeah.
It reminds us that there are amazing places out there just waiting to be discovered.
And that every experience we have can change us.
Exactly. It really makes you want to book a ticket, right?
I know, right?
Maybe someday we'll even do a deep dive on, your travel experiences.
Oh, that would be fun. We could explore all kinds of places.
Yeah, hear about our listeners' adventures, but until then, keep exploring, keep learning, keep diving deep into the world around you.
There's always something new to find out there.
Absolutely. Well, that wraps up our deep dive into life on Lagos Island.
It's been a journey.
It has. We went way beyond the tourist stuff, right into the heart of this amazing community.
A complex community.
Yeah, for sure. We hope you've learned something new.
And that maybe you have a new appreciation for. Well, the human spirit.
How strong it can be no matter where you are.
Exactly.
Stay tuned for our next episode. We're going to a totally different world. And
let's just say you won't want to miss it.
It's a story that will make you think, really challenge your assumptions.
And stick with you long after it's over.
Until then, keep those brains working and those hearts open. There's a lot out there to discover.
There is.